Which school do you like best? The one here in Los Angeles or the one in Mexico?
You know what? That's a hard question. A leprechaun hat with gold in it.
What's your favorite subject, Jason?
Subject? Playtime. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. The author and everything seems so good, and even though sometimes like 152-page book I finished in like 2 weeks, this one took me only 2 days.
I was born in South Korea.
I was born here in the United States, but when I was 1 year old, my parents took me back to Mexico, and I came back 13 years ago.
I was born in Toledo, Ohio. My parents were born overseas and immigrated here from the Philippines.
We were all born in Mexico. My husband, myself, and my kids.
I was actually born in Saigon, Vietnam. We expect her to finish college and then continue on to a graduate school or professional school of some sort.
Obviously, I have very high expectations for my child.
They saw chicken, ham, salad, cookies, and a big jug of cold milk.
When he was younger, 3 or 4 years old, I have a dream. I mean, he can be a lawyer, he can be a banker or something like that. But nowadays, I do not want to force him to do something. But basically, he should kind of study hard.
I just hope he happens on something that he really likes, and that's something that he's good at and that he can make a career of.
Oopsies.
And what that is, I have no idea.
What we expect for them in the future, college is a given, we think. Graduate or professional school is almost like something that's expected.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm sorry.
So, how are you? How are you? Guys, come on.
Oh.
Where's yours?
Your backpack. Vamos a ir a con nuestra maestra de tocar piano.
Is there a homework routine or a fixed schedule?
We're not so regular because sometimes we have a lot of after-school activities, and the only day they don't have those is on Mondays.
Yeah, we're gonna get in.
On the table and finish.
Cause I like being with you and you're my best buddy. Yeah, right.
A sweet talker. Yes. So you ready to play some D major scale? This right here. Let me touch. Right here. See, like right behind the bone. You'll catch right here.
Yeah, I think
So
I
don't
have to do.
Hey, Camila, don't go all the way in. Don't need to go all the way in. You open it up, place it here, and then chin down.
Oh, qué palabrotas.
No, fighting.
Son verbos, ¿verdad?
Papas. Son
Verbos
papas.
en pasado.
Wait, that just reminded me. Can I have papas?
That you know how to do, right? Then go back.
There is actually a routine in terms of homework. As soon as we come home, I tell her to sit down and do her homework. And then she sits down at the dining room table to work on the homework.
Pat. Water. Where's my homework? Carlos buys a notebook for 75 cents and a pad for 50 change cents. How many more does he spend on notebook than pad? Wait.
Well, not exactly a fixed schedule, but as soon as he comes from home from school, he eats and then he starts doing his homework. Agarra tus lápices. Ahí están encima de la mesa.
¡Uy, este Marquito! ¡Ya se despertó!
¿O ya?
¿Lo bajo?
No, yo lo voy a bajar. Tú vete a hacer tu tarea, por favor. No, vete a hacer tu tarea. Normally, in order for him to do his homework, there's someone with him. Most of the time, I do sit by him while I'm feeding the baby, like we did earlier today. Sometimes I'm cooking and I'm in front of him, so I'm still paying attention. I like it because it's a way to show him that we care for his education, and there's no surprises on how much he knows or how much he doesn't.
¿Qué es esta palabra? D-E-S-R-A-T.
Oh, decorate.
Bella? Nope. I don't stand still for 2 seconds. Whenever I just get home from school, I just go ahead and eat snacks. Then I start on my homework, And then after I finish it, my mom lets me play for like 30 minutes, 15. And then if there's baseball, I gotta go. And if there's not a baseball, I come back up and read or do the math workbook like she said.
Did you finish your snack?
Yeah.
Then
I did.
What?
I didn't eat all the oranges.
That's okay. Then what would you do?
We try to keep them on a regular homework routine, which is immediately after school they come home and do all their written homework, which at this grade level is 10 minutes max. Occasionally there are things that they're either not comfortable with or they're not, needs extra help.
I'll just do it anyway.
All right, Jason, so you know what you're doing, right?
Right.
Okay, Brandon, you write 3 sentences. Okay.
But I don't know what a mouse looks like.
Hey, you can make it up. Do you have your letter book?
A mouse? I know what a mouse looks like.
Your letter book.
It has a tail. A mouse.
G-E-R.
A mouse.
Perfect. That's what I was thinking too. He is very responsible in regards to doing his homework, but he is very playful and he loves to play with his siblings. So any reason that he has to be distracted or move around or play, he'll take that opportunity to do it. So I have to be like, Axel, your homework, go back to your home. I know, I was just doing this and I was just doing that. So there's so many breaks in between that he could take a long time to do it. But if he didn't have all those distractions in the middle, he could finish probably in 1 hour. He always likes to be in the middle of the action. So it's like having to remind him, finish your homework. And he may be watching TV, he may be playing with his brothers, but he never goes to sleep without finishing on his own. I do let him follow me around because he doesn't like to be by himself and I have to do many things. So yes, there may be occasions where we start in the kitchen, he'll follow me to the computer room, we'll come back to my room and he has one of those foldable tables that he'll take with him wherever we are. But yes, even though I tell him to just stay at a place, he doesn't like that.
A ver, hijo, Nico.
Well, I'm setting this up for
Paz es lo que hace
¿Habías hecho algo de la tarea, Camille?
I'm done.
Oh, you're done? Okay. These are wrong here. This is wrong. So you have 10 more fingers over here, okay? Just pretend you have 10 more fingers over here, okay? So that is 18, right? Right? So 18, right? Take away 9. So this is 8 right here, right?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, 11.
No. Look at kind of right.
If Sean makes a mistake in his homework, I make him read the question one more time. And usually he can find what his problem and corrects it. If he doesn't ask me, I do not review the homework.
Yes, we do review it because we want to make sure that if he didn't do it something, that way we can fill in the gap. Pero tienes que poner as heavy as a rock.
Most of his routine homework, this weekly spelling and the math worksheets, he does on his own, and we'll review for any kind of accuracy. Times, that's some times.
Sí, pero mis aguaceres van a enojar necesitas.
Bailando a la
Very nicely. Mira. Sí, mira, si te pasaste aquí un poquito.
¿Qué?
Puedes aquí ponerle así, mira, nada más un poquito.
No, it's not.
Frankly, I'm on the side of pushing him kind of academically. So I let him read more. I let him do some workbooks, especially math. These are Korean math workbooks. He doesn't like it sometimes.
He'll have his regular school homework, and then in addition to that, he'll practice these math worksheets, which together, still less than 10 minutes probably for that.
How about homework? Is it a lot of homework, a little homework, or what?
A little homework, but my mom gives me a lot.
Really? Like what?
Like math.
During the week, he has piano lessons once a week, and he'll practice daily.
They recently joined a running team, and they have practice on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
He goes to Taekwondo 3 to 4 times per week. And he goes to Kumon twice per week.
I'm talking player.
Scientist.
Scientist? What sort of scientist?
I haven't decided yet.
Creo que quiero ser un fireman o un maestro. I'm not really sure. Maybe I can look. Well, I really do want to look at my dad's work.